think it's been an advantage in keeping my training very, very good, and I think it's going to, pay dividends come sure.
This sports saved me. It gave me life. Oh boy.
You always do raw weight versus cooked weight?
Yeah, I always do raw weight. I did cooked weight for the longest time. And with when I was coaching, I would do raw, cooked weight with clients as well. I think it is a little easier for most people. Patrick, my coach, just likes the raw weight. I mean, I think it's a little more common with the European guys. It's a little more accurate. I mean, you just eliminate any cooking biases. Like if you want to air fry your food or bake it or whatever. I mean, kind of different methods that might cook out more or less moisture. It's just 200 grams raw is 200 grams raw, or 300 grams raw is always 300 grams raw. Like it's never changing the starting amount. So it's just a little more consistency. Same with the rice. I mean, no matter how much water I put in there, it's still always the same amount I start with. So just makes it a little more, consistent, I think. And then you can kind of cook it however you feel like, and it doesn't really matter, so.
It's a risky business right there.
Got it right on the money. That's just a fucking triple scooper. Go. It's been a good, smooth prep. I've been ready early, so it's, giving me a bit of breathing room. And now it's not so much focus on, pushing to get body fat down. We have a lot more room for like fine tuning things and really perfecting the look in a detailed way instead of just making the majority of the days focused on fat loss, because we kind of have all that off. So now we can really focus on a lot more fine details. So yeah, but no, in a great place, really excited. I mean, time's flying by, so it's good. It's the worst when you get the last like 5 weeks and things start to feel like they're like at a standstill. Like the weeks are just days are going by so slow. So things feel like they're moving by quick, which I like because I'm ready. So it's like, I don't want to just be ready forever, so it's good. Yeah, we're good. first time last week because I like max out most stacks on
anyone
machines.
who
I did one warm up and then I'm just like full stack. I got like
can
4
kind
reps.
of tell that
So
he has
heavy.
like a very intense energy, you know what I mean? Even when he's quiet, like there's an intense, like kind of, I don't know, it just, he like takes up space. Yeah, physically and like, you know, spiritually. Yeah, for sure. And he doesn't really have to say a word. He's a very selfless man, but he's also, he likes to push people, you know what I mean? And I feel like who I've become today would not be the same person if I didn't have him for the last 10 years, kind of challenging me and pushing me. And there's also the other side that I get to see, which is a very like loving and accepting and non-judgmental partner. So it's kind of this like combination of a husband that pushes you but also accepts you as you are, and that to me is just like cultivation of like growth, and that to me is like safety without being complacent. And I think it's not just in me as a person, but it's in our relationship too. And it just, I don't know, I feel very lucky to be with someone like him. And I don't, listen, I don't really believe in like soulmates or like whatever. After the longer that I'm with him and the more struggles we go through together and the more that we become closer because of them, the harder it is for me to imagine that there's a single other soul on this planet that I would ever be as compatible with. So I think being that sure and being that confident that you're with the right person is just, I don't know, it kind of makes you not really give a shit about anything else, you know? Yeah. I don't even know if I answered that, but
going that track where like I go too far and then I have to retract and then I have to build myself back up, but I'm like, that technique before you lose so much muscle along the way, you get so much, you know, your nervous system is down and then you're trying to feed your body and your body is just so stressed out and it's so depleted and drained that it doesn't respond the same way. So now right before I reach complete death, Kim is like, okay, let's have you some food, that way you have some energy and, you know, to help you go through your workouts. And I still have, you know, able to get, you know, push through my workouts, push through my cardios, and not being that cardio zombie, but just being more like pep in my step. Everything is important, you know, and my body just responds better that way. It just, the muscle are more 3D. That's what I see. Like right now, I just weighted myself at 131. Probably gonna step on stage at like 129. Minutes more, gonna do some calves and then pose, and then I have to go to Sprouts and Fresh Market get my chicken. So I'm gonna go to Sprouts, Fresh Market, and then Publix because I need like different things from like different stores, like very specific things. Like I love my green beans, like French cut green beans from Publix, and the pepper and onion medley veggies frozen. Then I like my chicken from Fresh Market, and then from Sprouts kind of everything else because I'm not really familiar with it, but I love their zucchinis, everything that's like organic. I don't know, I digest the vegetables really well, like all the fresh ones, you know, that I don't necessarily like cook or something. So
Avocados?
the what?
Avocados?
Avocados, yes. They have good avocados. Trader Joe's have the best avocados. So say I would need like 4 grocery store, like in my perfect world, but we don't have Trader Joe's here. So in West Palm,
Yeah.
the first one. Something with Aventura, like I either need to go really south, like Coral Gables, Miami, or Fort Lauderdale to have my spices. So, and I need everything with a big old seasoning. 'That's what we're here for. That's why we're working so hard every single day, repeating the same thing over and over again, and giving it our all, very best, just one day at a time, one training at a time, one meal at a time, one sleep at a time. So we're here today training shoulders, meaning that we probably have 2 more shoulders workout left, which is crazy to think, before the Olympia, 2 or 3. But the last one like this though. The rest is gonna be just pumping and
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 1. Slowly. Breather.
everything out.
Ooh.
Like try to get glutamine. I think that
15. Drop it. Drop it. Slow down.
oh. Okay, so here. And the chicken. How like bland is this, huh? We have more like, is this the most basic stuff you've ever seen in your life?
This is what I'd expect chicken from a prep competitor to look like, though.
Right? I know. I'm not even disappointed. That's what I get. So I have my meals prepped here. I'm not gonna season it right now just because I don't know how I'm gonna feel. It's probably gonna be like salt and pepper, to be honest. And then that's gonna be ready. Put that in the fridge. I do have like 1/3 of a cup of rice
Mm-hmm.
pre-workout or like pre-cardio. So for the rest of my cardio right before, I'm gonna have this. I prep like in bulk everything, but I do 1/3 of a cup of rice, and then I'm gonna have to make those like sweet potatoes probably later. But that I just put out in the microwave, cut in pieces, put in the air fryer, and then that's it. Air fryer is the go. So yeah.
You ever air fry asparagus?
Yeah, so many times, and green beans too. Yeah, I know. In Canada, like we have like the best. I want to say some of the best, some of the best, some of the best. I do miss the food a lot because we have a melting pot of just all the all the culture. So like, you want Indian food? There's like a full freaking street of just hitting the wall, full pack of Indian, like just real food and like cheap eats, but just
Yeah.
like
Authentic.
yeah, but just good. Like yeah, it's amazing. And then I never had a shawarma like the best shawarma is in Montreal. Like I want my parents like to come close to the border
Mm-hmm.
and give it to me. Like you know. I swear, it's so good. Every time they call me, they're like, "That's what we're eating."
And you're just like, wow.
It's
Lucky.
So good. It's so good. Like I tried the closest one of almost just as good. It's just not even close. Was when I went to New York. New York does have good shawarma, but I mean Florida is really good with everything that's like Cuban food. You know?
Mm-hmm. It's because it's so close.
Yeah. In bikini, you need balance, and I've definitely worked on those shoulders, and I needed that back width. So, been focusing on a lot of wide grip back workouts, a lot of pull ups, assisted pull ups, I shall say, and that was the main focus of this entire prep. Kept everything, short and intense, 45 minutes, an hour workouts. I don't want to say 45 minutes, that's a complete lie. An hour workout at least. But about that, just intensity. Always intensity, intentions. Um, you saw the workout we did, 2 working set, no more like warm up set really. If I warm up in the beginning, we do like 4, sets, and then I'm warm, ready to go, and then we just go to work. So it's been good. It's been fun. Been going back so fast, like crazy fast. I think that's the fastest prep I've ever been on. It's wild. It's crazy to think that, start to think about packing my bags and go.
The reason why I literally was on the toilet for hours. He's down.
So of course, like I only know this kind of like new Charles going into these preps because we've been together just less than 2 years. So what I kind of see now is I feel like we kind of met when his energy was like kind of in the up and up and like transitioning maybe from what it used to be, which I can't really speak on that. But I know he's really driven by the fact that like he does a lot of things alone. He's always lifted alone. He's got to where he is today alone. But he's really driven by, he's a really emotional person. So he's driven by those like emotions. I mean, his mom, he's driven by the people who, tell him he won't be in top 5, top 10. He's driven by the people who critique him. So he kind of takes that fuel and kind of runs with it. Of course, he likes like the support and the positive things and is fueled by that, but he's really fueled by kind of like the critics and the people who, I don't know, maybe are used to like the old Charles or the Charles that was in Arizona, and he's like, no, I'm different. This is who I am now, and just continue to watch me.
He wants to prove some points here.
Yeah, 100%.
About 6 to 8 pounds of muscle. Oh. You remember that accident we was almost in? Yeah. He was going the one way. We were driving in Indy, me, Matt, and Brooke, and he was driving down a one way. And he was like, oh shit, it's a one way. He had this 4-banger. He whipped that mother. We were, and took off like he was in. Yeah, it was like Matt, he recovered very well. But yeah, we got lines in the glute at 250 in the 250s. It's on. Now we gotta just get these meals ready for the day. Don't gotta make a lot of them since we got a short day today. Hey, is the camera running? Come here. I just want to talk to the camera about my lovely fiance. Come here.
No.
Come here. Okay, then we gonna have the camera. We just gonna follow you in the restroom. I just want to be on my camera with my lovely fiance. Hey, baby. Give me my hug. She's camera shy.
Oh, whatever.
Thank you for brushing your teeth, though.
At least one of us did.
All right. Because I haven't did it yet. And I see you bit me.
What?
You went and got the charcoal toothbrush.
No.
That's not mine.
That's
Oh, that's yours. Oh, never mind. I'm like, oh, Brooke went and bit because she's like, where did those come from? I got chubby boy glutes in my midsection. So the closer I get to the shoulder, the midsection starts looking better. But those glutes, so for me to check in this morning and my glutes look like that, at this weight, yeah, we ain't got chubby boy glutes anymore. I remember Matt told me at the Count Pro, don't eat like an asshole, don't get fat. And we could do very well this year at the Olympia, so I listened. That's why she's cool, because she's a Sagittarius. If she wasn't a Sag, I don't know how this relationship would have been. I don't know if I'd have got down on the knee and put a ring on it. I found out she was a Sag, I'm like, I gotta marry her. So I married her.
We're like polar opposite Sagittarius though. You know, if, like someone is the same sign as you, you're like, oh yeah, I see it. Like, we are polar opposite. We're the Sagittarius.
No, we're not. We're the same person.
But some things that we're the same, but some things we're polar opposite.
Like, I like to clean and I like to do neat shit like that, and she doesn't like to clean. So that's the polar opposite. Yeah, we are polar opposites in some shit though. Like, she is a very type A person. Me, I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. That's why we're in this damn apartment. That's exactly why we're in this apartment, because of me, like, yeah, let's sign on the line. She was like,
trying to take a leap of faith.
yeah, then she was like, well, let me try to get out of my comfort zone and do something different. Okay, let's do it, Charles. Best tasting digestion protein on the market. That vanilla oatmeal cookie is like, what? I don't know. I don't know. It's a battle. Like, I just been doing so much cinnamon crunch. So this is better right now. But then that cinnamon crunch is fine. Which one you like better?
I'm a fan of the vanilla oatmeal cookie.
Vanilla oatmeal cookie, yeah. Because like I said, I ran out of protein, so the gym gave me a bottle thing, and I thought it was a cinnamon. I tasted it. I'm like, what is this? This is the party in my mouth. Did you just fart, Brooke?
Yes, thanks.
That shit hurt. I got that shit from Red Ass. I feel like delts, like I really like to focus a lot more on rear delts, side delts, and then I like to throw the press in there. But I throw the press in there after I burn up everything. So you know you don't have to press as heavy and save those joints, you know what I mean? And I just feel like you get those caps and your shoulders really grow with more, it gets that more dimension off the rear delts and the side delts and stuff like that. So that's why I like to, you know, work from the back to the front of the delt. Save the pressing towards the last. I don't gotta press 6 plates on this motherfucker, you know what I mean? So that's my method to my madness right now. They always count me out, so we gotta shock them again. We gonna bring some shit, some nasty shit, very nasty. So I love proving them wrong. I've been doing this since I turned pro 2015. They ain't never gave me my fruits. They always doubt me. So, long 4 years to get back to the O. Last time I was just happy to be there. This time, I'm coming for throats. Yeah.